Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown. We are kicking things off with some tag team action, almost a week removed from the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. I am your host, Dox Da Vinci, and thank you so much for stopping by.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 415 pounds. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, the Industry.
Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, under the tutelage of MVP, are looking to move up the tag team division here on SmackDown. Both these men were recently drafted from the NXT roster. You know, MVP, a former United States champion, former tag team champion himself. Not a bad person to get some guidance from as he continues to build his industry talent agency as the likes of Bobby Lashley, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. Just to name a few. I'm sure he's scouting a bunch of other talent as well.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 515 pounds. Julius Creed and Brutus Creed.
Diamond Mine, another tag team from NXT. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has definitely shown the people that he is trying to build this tag team division here on SmackDown to be the best in all of WWE and all of professional wrestling. You got the Creeds, you got Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, you got the tag team champions, the OC, you got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, who are right now doing their singles thing. You got Imperium. This is a great tag team division. We have on Friday nights, and out of the gate, Trick Williams takes down Brutus Creed. Creed gets a shoulder tackle to Carmelo Hayes in the early going. We'd like to remind everybody about what's going on this weekend. Quick cover, kick out at 1 this Sunday. NXT Battleground will be happening, where the NXT Women's Champion Tegan Nox will be defending against Roxanne Perez. The NXT Champion Wesley will be defending his championship in a steel cage match against Tyler Bate. Dijak will challenge Baron Corbin for the NXT North American Championship. Carmella and Chelsea Green will take on Isla Dawn and Alba Fire for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Great night of action. And also, Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Atlanta Hawks and the Golden State Warriors will be taking place on Sunday night as well, here on the Shoe City Sports Universe. The tag made. Carmelo and Brutus back into the fray. MVP watches as his boys have the upper hand in the match right now. Creed back to his feet. Carmelo escapes and got a shock block and also simultaneously ducked the left hand from Julius Creed. Carmelo in control right now. Brutus rolls to the outside, not a safe place. Carmelo clearing the top rope. Going high risk, getting high reward. Count of 2 now. Referee Charles Robinson has begun the count, and the fight continues on the outside between Carmelo and Brutus in a code breaker. Sends Brutus flying. Count of 6. These guys need to be careful they don't get counted out. Carmelo sends Brutus face first off the steel ring post. Count of 7. Count of 8. Things aren't looking good for Diamond Mine right now. And what's Carmelo thinking here? He went for a DDT. He went for that DDT on the apron, connecting to Julius Creed, and just in the nick of time got the count-out victory. I mean, a win is a win, but it looked like Carmelo was looking to break up the count with that DDT, but the referee counted him out just in time.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Golden State Warriors, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. The NBA postseason.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Friday Night Smackdown. And here comes one of the brand new additions to Friday Night Smackdown from NXT. It's Tiffy time. I'll tell you what, this young lady has a bright future ahead of her. Here on the main roster, we've only seen her maybe once or twice.
It's scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, an amazing athlete. She has the look, she has the charisma, the personality. All she has to do is start building some momentum and get an opportunity which I believe she has all the power possible to make that happen. As we continue on in this new era of Friday Night Smackdown, Tiffany Stratton looking to make a name for herself on the blue brand on Friday nights.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Here comes the woman that made it all the way to the Smackdown finals in the Queen of the Ring, falling short to the eventual winner, Bianca Belair. And Shayna Baszler gets an opportunity tonight to continue the momentum she's been building over the past few weeks. Would like to earn herself a WWE Women's World Championship match in the future. But the next time that title will be on the line is just under 3 weeks away. At Clash of the Castle in Scotland, Becky Lynch will defend her title against the Queen of the Ring, Bianca Belair. So here we go. One-on-one match set for one fall. Tiffany Stratton and Shayna Baszler. Referee Charles Robinson calls for the bell, and out of the gate, wrenching the arm of Shayna Baszler, Tiffany Stratton. We haven't seen much of her on the main roster, but if you're familiar with NXT, you know all about her. Shayna Baszler has solidified herself on the main roster, winning multiple championships in her career. It just wrenching right there, trying to make Shayna Baszler submit perhaps here with the leg choke. A couple of knife-edge chops blocked by Shayna Baszler. Tiffany Stratton has an opportunity to beat a solidified veteran tonight, and Shayna Baszler has an opportunity to knock off some fresh young blood. Drop kick there from Baszler takes down Stratton. Stomping away on the arm is Baszler. Stratton needs to find a way to shift the momentum as Baszler now going for the ground and pound offense with the strikes. Stratton had to cover up, tried to get out of the way, but now going to the kicks is Baszler, and in the corner, back to the right hands to the midsection. Shayna Baszler in control of this match here tonight on SmackDown. And now Baszler sends Stratton flying out of the corner. And now perhaps thinking high risk. Not in the greatest position, but we'll see. Elbow drop connecting. Baszler hooks the leg. One. Only a 1 count. Stratton kicks out. And I think to the surprise of everybody, Baszler only got a 1 count. Now Stratton taking down Baszler on the outside. The fight continues out here in front of us. Now Baszler has Stratton up. Counter by Stratton. And what's Stratton thinking here? A neck breaker. Nice modified offense from Tiffany Stratton here on SmackDown. Tiffany Stratton tossed back into the ring. Catches Shayna Baszler. Gets her up on the shoulders and rolls through. Kenton bomb. And only a 2 count. Shayna Baszler kicks out. Perhaps Shayna Baszler taking Tiffany Stratton a bit lightly tonight. Backhand spring into a splash in the corner. Tiffany Stratton showing off the athleticism. But here's some physicality from Stratton, just choking Shayna Baszler. Now Stratton, what's she thinking about? Baszler's down. talking a little bit of trash. Baszler coming too. And Stratton now. Irish whip. Leapfrog by Stratton. Going for a power slam maybe. Countered by Baszler with a right hand. Now an Irish whip from Baszler. Gets a drop kick to the leg again. Now Stratton favoring that knee. You don't want to let Shayna Baszler know you got a weakened limb. She will pick it apart and make you pay. Now Baszler gut wrench power bomb to Tiffany Stratton. Follows it up with an axe handle. Baszler perhaps want to teach the rookie a lesson here on Friday Night Smackdown. Baszler. Cover now. Looking to put this match away. 0 count. Stratton kicks out. And Baszler sizing up Stratton. Could be looking to put this match away. Could be setting Stratton up for the Kirifuda clutch. But Charles Robinson calls for the break. Stratton's foot underneath the ropes. Now Baszler going up top again. Telling Stratton to get back to her feet. She does. And a counter by Stratton. Baszler went for an axe handle and got it countered. Now a backhand spring splash again in the corner. Tiffany Stratton looking to capitalize off the mistake by Baszler. This crowd is on its feet here on SmackDown tonight. Big power slam. Tiffany Stratton went for the BME, nobody home. Baszler got out of the way. Big splash again in the corner by Stratton. What a match here tonight on SmackDown. Dropkick connecting right on the button. Now Stratton again going up to the top rope. This time she gets a swanton bomb. Hooks the leg, center of the ring. And that's it. Tiffany Stratton with a huge victory tonight over the former women's champion.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffy time here tonight on SmackDown as she picks up a huge win as she continues to make a name for herself here on Friday nights. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown. And here comes the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, who's been drafted over from Raw to SmackDown. Here to take over the Blue Brain 1 week at a time. Listen to that crowd. Well, last week, CM Punk defeated AJ Styles in a one-on-one contest here on Friday Night SmackDown. And as a result, AJ Styles has requested a match between CM Punk and AJ Styles' right-hand man, Big Bronson Reed, tonight. Willing to face anybody, anytime, any place. You know he doesn't back down from a challenge, so tonight we're getting CM Punk versus Bronson Reed here on SmackDown. And Big Bronson Reed of the OC looking to get a big victory in his career
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed, 330 pounds, but moves like a cruiserweight. CM Punk with his work cut out for him tonight. So Bronson Reed doesn't have a slouch in front of him either with the veteran CM Punk. Big Bronson Reed here on Smackdown tonight. This crowd clearly showing whose side they're on before we even get this matchup underway. And this crowd behind CM Punk. Referee Charles Robinson calls for the bell. Big right hand to start this contest off. And Bronson Reed with Punk up on his shoulders. Off the top turnbuckle, not where you want to be if you're CM Punk in the early going of this matchup. AJ Styles watching on as Bronson Reed is currently picking apart the man that defeated him last week. Bronson Reed working the arm of CM Punk. This crowd not liking what they're seeing so far in the early going. This crowd is clearly behind CM Punk, and Bronson Reed going to the top rope. This could be bad for Punk. But catches him and just tosses him off the top rope, saving himself from further punishment. Can Punk capitalize? Big Bronson Reed tried to lift Punk up, but Punk with an inverted DDT into a cover. Gets a 2 count, and Bronson Reed powers out. CM Punk, Russian leg sweep taking down Reed. Now Punk looking to shift momentum in this match. Stomping away, trying to keep the big man down. And now Punk thinking high risk. Calling for Bronson Reed to get back to his feet. He does, and a big cross body from CM Punk. Now an Irish whip. Bronson Reed stopping whatever Punk had in mind, and a big shoulder tackle taking down CM Punk. But back to his feet. Into the clutches of Bronson Reed goes Punk. Punk is down. Bronson Reed just so powerful. Big German suplex there. Punk trying to show some resiliency, but he's got to be dealing with some pain. Elbows to the midsection. Punk creating some separation. Right hand block. Slap across the face by Bronson Reed. Power slam there. Center of the ring. Punk still able to get back to his feet. Bronson Reed driving CM Punk into the mat. And AJ Styles has to be loving this. Bronson Reed taking out a WWE legend right now in CM Punk. And taking a moment to flex to the crowd. Punk still able to get back to his feet. Gets a clothesline. Taking the big man down. Springboard by Punk. Gets a drop kick. Now CM Punk. Irish whip. Ducks underneath. Swinging neck breaker by CM Punk into a cover. Hooks the leg. Only a 1 count as Bronson Reed powers out. Bronson Reed in trouble. CM Punk building momentum here. Full head of steam. Knee to the face of Bronson Reed. Now can CM Punk put this match away? Countered by Bronson Reed. Oh my goodness. Just driving CM Punk neck first into the mat, but only a 2 count. Can't put CM Punk away. Punk with a dodge right there. Off the ropes goes Reed. Ducks underneath. Reed runs into the referee. CM Punk taking down Bronson Reed, going for an Anaconda Vice. He has it locked in. Will Bronson Reed be forced to submit here? Punk lets it go. And Bronson Reed back to his feet. CM Punk going up top. Bronson Reed just going to catch him and toss him. Big boot to the face. Bronson Reed just continuing to inflict punishment now on CM Punk. Enziguri blocked by Reed. Big German suplex. Now Bronson Reed driving CM Punk into the mat. Bronson Reed in control of this match. CM Punk not where he wants to be. Avoiding trouble for a second, but Bronson Reed staying on CM Punk. Now being tossed around the ring like a rag doll. Bronson Reed driving Punk into the mat again. Now going back to the top rope. Big splash connecting. Hooks the leg for the victory. 2. And CM Punk kicks out again. Frustration on the face of Bronson Reed. But CM Punk has the heart of a warrior here tonight. Punk rolls out of the way of the elbow there and gets back to his feet. Enziguri doesn't connect. Bronson Reed, German suplex. What's it gonna take for CM Punk to stop Bronson Reed? Off the ropes, big senton from Reed. For the victory, hooks the leg. 2, 3, that's it. CM Punk gave it all he had tonight, but big Bronson Reed had too much.
Here's your winner, Bronson Reed.
And AJ Styles, I'm sure, is loving the results of this as big Bronson Reed takes out CM Punk in dominating fashion here tonight on Smackdown. Don't go anywhere, folks. Still a lot of action to come here tonight.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Golden State Warriors, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. The NBA postseason.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Smackdown. And this match was made earlier tonight. We saw Nia Jax go face to face with Jade Cargill. A little bit of trash talk going back and forth between them, which prompted Nia Jax to volunteer Nikita Lyons for this match tonight. I mean, not for nothing, Nikita Lyons, one of our up-and-comers here on SmackDown, who's been making a name for herself since aligning with Nia Jax, the former Women's World Champion. But I don't know if Nikita Lyons would have signed up for this match if she had a say. Meanwhile, tonight Jade Cargill will be having her opportunity to turn things around after being on the wrong end of some matches with Bianca Belair the past few months. Jade Cargill, the massive free agent signee that debuted at the Royal Rumble, competed in the Women's Elimination Chamber match, took on Bianca Belair at WrestleMania and Backlash. It hasn't gotten a single victory in any of those scenarios, but tonight, Jade Cargill has an opportunity to get a huge victory over someone with a full head of steam right now in Nikita Lyons, and really send a message to the former women's champion Nia Jax tonight. We'll see what happens here. Nikita Lyons out the gate, starting off with some kicks. Early going, Nikita Lyons starting off strong. Now Jade Cargill trying to fight back. Counter with a hip toss. Nia Jax watching on. Obviously rooting for Nikita Lyons to get the victory, but even more so seeing as she's the one who made this match official technically. Or at least made the challenge. Nikita Lyons takes down Cargill, who's here with her manager, MVP. Cargill representing the industry. Kick out. Only one of these women can walk away with a victory tonight. Big spine buster from Cargill to Lyons. And now Cargill has Lyons up on her shoulders. What a neck breaker there. Jade Cargill. Big clothesline now. Sends Lyons over the top rope. Count of two. Nikita Lyons now back into the ring. Nia Jax and Jade Cargill exchanging words for a moment. Jax didn't get the distraction she had hoped for as Cargill counters Nikita Lyons and now rolls to the outside to continue the fight. Referee Charles Robinson beginning his count now. Lyons kips up. Count of two. The fight stopping for now as Lyons goes back into the ring and Cargill back into the ring at the count of 4. Edge-o-matic by Nikita Lyons. Now just kicking Cargill in the head. What's Lyons gonna do here? Nia Jax Tosses a sledgehammer into the ring right next to the referee. And Cargill wrenching the arm, hammerlock to Nikita Lyons. Countered. Big kick. Lyons gets a big kick to Jade Cargill. Hooks the leg for the victory. Only a 2 count. Cargill kicks out. But what a kick by Nikita Lyons. Cargill in trouble. Lyons again into a pinning predicament. Kick out again by Cargill at 1. Nikita Lyons needs to get a big move here and try to put this matchup away. And Cargill firing back with the rights and lefts. And Cargill going to expose that steel turnbuckle. Using the ropes as a weapon to Nikita Lyons. Cover now. 1. Only a 1 count, says referee Charles Robinson. Cargill teeing away on Nikita Lyons. Now the referee's going to put the padding back on that turnbuckle. Charles Robinson doing a great job to make sure no shenanigans happen in this match. Nikita Lyons driven knee first into the mat. Cargill in control. Lyons rolls to the outside. Cargill goes up top and gets a big knee from the top rope to the floor out in front of us. Nikita Lyons could be out cold. Jade Cargill now stomping away. Maybe she was playing possum as she gets a kick to the temple of Jade Cargill. Count is 7. Bicycle kick from Cargill connects to Lyons. Count at 8. Now Cargill running her mouth to Nia Jax. Not where you want to be. And both women get counted out here tonight on Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Smackdown. And here comes the #1 contender for the United States Championship.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable!
Chad Gable won a #1 contenders match last week and earned the right to face Jey Uso at Clash at the Castle for his United States Championship. But word of advice to Chad Gable, prepare your ass off, because Jey Uso has been beating everybody in his path. And tonight, Chad Gable will go one-on-one with the 2024 King of the Ring winner, who's also the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, the Ring General Gunther, in just a few moments. Gunther has been tearing through the SmackDown roster since being drafted over from Raw after Backlash.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
And since being drafted over a few weeks ago, he won the 2024 King of the Ring and earned another opportunity to face Cody Rhodes at Clash at the Castle. But we understand, by way of General Manager Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, next week Cody Rhodes will pick the stipulation for their match because Gunther picked the stipulation in their second match when they were part of the Raw brand. You know, Gunther doesn't give a damn. He just wants an opportunity to become WWE champion again. And with all due respect, he earned it. So two #1 contenders tonight squaring off here on Friday Night Smackdown, who will gain momentum as they head towards their title match in just a few weeks. Collar and elbow tie-up. Gunther now. Snake eyes at Chad Gable in the early going. Gunther, size and strength advantage here in this match. Chad Gable is going to be forced to use his quickness, his speed. Able to take Gunther down there. Chad Gable is also a phenomenal wrestler in his own right. He's an Olympian. And I see a lot of parallels to WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle off the ropes. And into a power slam by Gunther goes Chad Gable. Chad Gable in the corner gets hit with a knife edge chop, now in trouble. Just gets knocked off the top turnbuckle to the floor. Referee Charles Robinson, our assigned official for Friday Night Smackdown, has begun his count, and Gunther jumped off the top rope and connected with an elbow drop. Chad Gable avoids any further punishment for the moment, and now this fight continues on the outside. Count of 4, Gunther gets a sidewalk slam on the outside. Chad Gable back to his feet, sending Gunther into the steel ring steps. Count of 7. These superstars need to be mindful and get back into the ring. Dropkick by Gable. Count of 8 gets back into the ring. Count of 9. Chad Gable through the ropes, taking down Gunther. That forces a restart of the count, and now both men back into the ring. Chad Gable throwing everything he has at Gunther here tonight. Now Gable trying to fight back. Uppercut to the back of the skull. Gable building momentum. This crowd here at SmackDown firmly behind the Shush Master. Chop block to the knee of Gunther. Irish whip into the corner. Big clothesline now from Gable into a cover for the upset. 2. And only a 2 count as Gunther's able to kick out. Now Gable continuing the assault here tonight. Gable thought he was distracted by Vinci. Had Gunther scouted, but unable to avoid Gunther's punishment. Here right now, getting brought back into the ring the hard way. Clubbing blow to the spine, into the cover. Good eye by Charles Robinson. Catching the foot underneath the rope by Chad Gable, forcing a break. Now Gunther sizing up Gable. Countered by Chad Gable. Takedown there by Gable. Gable feeling it. Gunther stirring to get back to his feet. Irish whip now by Chad Gable. What a hip toss. Gable caught. Power slam by Gunther. Swinging neck breaker by the Ring General. Gunther said he's going to prove that not only is the ring sacred, but so is the WWE Championship when he gets his hands on it at Clash of the Castle. Bold statement there by the challenger. Elbow drop, no good. Nobody home. Chad Gable avoiding trouble. Monkey flip out of the corner. And down come the straps. Chad Gable gets distracted again by Imperium. Gunther back to his feet. And this could be the opportunity Gunther needed. Crossface center of the ring. Gable escapes. Kick to the midsection. Chad Gable using the ropes here to his advantage. Now both men trading right hands. Back and forth. Vinci exposing the turnbuckle there. You saw on the bottom right hand side of your screen. And Gunther and Gable still exchanging blows. Gable getting the better of the exchange right now. Gunther still trying to fight back. Referee Charles Robinson putting the padding back on. Now Gunther getting the upper hand. Gable fighting back. Big chop to the chest. Gable with a right hand. And now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Full head of steam from both men. Going back and forth with the right hands. Both men still on their feet. Collar and elbow into an Irish whip by Gunther. German suplex to Gable. Now Gable rolls to the outside. Gunther follows. Gunther. Can he put Chad Gable away here? Big clothesline to Chad Gable. Count of 5. Gunther beating the hell out of Chad Gable on the outside. Count of 7. Gable in trouble. Gunther slides back into the ring at 8. Count of 9. Gable isn't going to be able to get back up. And that's it. Gunther gets the victory tonight via countout.
Here is your winner,
A victory is a victory, no matter how you get it. You can't win the championship via countout, but Gunther can build momentum that way.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Golden State Warriors, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. The NBA postseason.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. Tag team action, and here come the WWE Tag Team Champions. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC. We found out earlier tonight will be facing the Industry at Clash of the Castle for the tag team titles.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC.
Well, slowly but surely, the OC built themselves to be the tag team champions they are today. And every time people count these two out, they continue to show why they have been dominant over the past few months. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson were the ones to dethrone Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for those tag team titles back when they were the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. And here comes the Tribal Chief.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds,
The man that defeated Roman Reigns to take his place at the head of the table, Solo Sikoa. And earlier tonight we saw the man, Roman Reigns. He came out and issued a challenge to Solo Sikoa. Face him one-on-one at Clash of the Castle. And he's already talked to his cousin, General Manager Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The winner of that match will be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So we're gonna wait to hear Solo Sikoa's reply, but you gotta assume he's gonna agree with an opportunity to become WWE Champion hanging in the balance.
from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 261 pounds,
A man that's been trying to find his way since being kicked out of the bloodline, Jimmy Uso, has been brought back to SmackDown, whether it was by blood or by the draft or whatever the situation may be. Jimmy Uso has been separated from his brother and simultaneously been placed in his shadow as he sees his brother, main event Jey Uso, become a United States champion. But Jimmy Uso has his other brother, his younger brother, Solo Sikoa, who's been fighting for him and with him for the past few months. And here we go, tag team action. Luke Gallows gonna start things off with the Tribal Chief ripcord clothesline, turning Solo Sikoa inside out. This is our main event here tonight. As we approach Clash of the Castle, we know the OC will be defending those tag team titles, like I mentioned earlier, against the Industry, the team of Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. And Solo Sikoa dumping Anderson to the outside there, and now turning his attention to Luke Gallows. We could potentially be seeing Solo Sikoa in action at Clash of the Castle as well, as we assume next week he will respond to his cousin. Gets a cover here. And don't forget, this Sunday, NXT Battleground will be happening. That'll be 7 nights before Clash at the Castle. Also, Game 2 of the NBA Finals will be Sunday as well. Jimmy Uso now in the ring, going after Gallows as Anderson rolls to the outside. Getting a cover now, and only a 1 count, says referee Charles Robinson. Now Gallows with Uso on his shoulders, gets a snake eyes. And Luke Gallows teeing away on one half of the former longest reigning tag team champions of all time. Gallows taking it to Uso with the elbows. Samoan drop by Jimmy Uso. Luke Gallows quickly back to his feet, gets a belly to belly. Follows it up with a big splash. Tag is made to Carl Anderson. Uso rolls to the outside. Anderson goes up top, but then changed his mind. Back in the ring is Jimmy Uso getting a clothesline. What a main event this has been so far. Hip toss into a neck breaker there by Jimmy Uso. Tag into Solo. Now a belly to belly by Solo Sikoa, hooking the leg. Only a 1 count. Now Solo Sikoa wrenching the neck of Carl Anderson. The tag team champions, not where they want to be right now. Headbutt to the midsection by Sikoa. Solo and Jimmy Uso, of course, the sons of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi. Solo Sikoa gets a tag in. Double team moves from the former Bloodline. Well, they are Blood, but former team known as the Bloodline. Big splash in the corner to Anderson. Covered now by Jimmy Uso. Only a 1 count, says referee Charles Robinson. Jimmy Uso trying to take control of this match as Carl Anderson gets hit with a Samoan drop. Uso is fired up here on Smackdown. Anderson trying to fight back, counter by Uso. That hangs up Carl Anderson on the top rope. Turns his attention to Luke Gallows, kicking him off the apron. Solo tosses Carl Anderson back into the ring. Great teamwork there by the two brothers. Anderson tried to create separation and does. Now sending Uso off the ropes, big hip toss. Uso going flying halfway across the ring there, sent by Carl Anderson. Now has Uso in the corner, tag into Gallows. Double team offense from the tag team champions, double back body chop. That was a big man of the match. Tag made to Solo, who's ready to fight. An elbow for Uso for good measure, I guess. As Solo now flipping the big man over. Solo Sikoa feeling it, but Luke Gallows fights back. Now Solo up on Gallows' shoulders, face plant. Gallows sizing up Solo. Counter. Big counter there by Solo Sikoa. Gallows sent for a ride. Solo pop-up Samoan drop to Gallows. Hooking the leg. Looking for victory here. Only a 1 count. Quickly kicking out is Luke Gallows, and this match continues. Solo cutting off Gallows from his partner. Looking for the end of the match. Samoan spike. Shades of Umaga. And Carl Anderson breaks that count up at 0. And Solo Sikoa not letting up. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Gallows. Now trying to fight out of the corner. Gallows with Solo up on his shoulders. Hanging him up off the top turnbuckle on the far right side. Launching Sikoa out of the corner. Solo back to his feet. Gallows continuing to fight. Gutbuster there. Into a cover. No, 0 count still. Solo. Too fresh. Now a big clothesline there by Sikoa. Our main event continuing on. Big leg drop by Solo. Gallows rolls to the outside. Now Solo fighting with Gallows right out here in front of us. Trying to pick him apart. Another big leg drop from Sikoa. Count of 5. Gallows up against the announce table. What's Solo thinking? Count of 6. 7. Solo back into the ring at 8. Shoulder tackle to Carl Anderson. Tag into Jimmy Uso. Gallows just getting back into the ring. Counter to Uso. Catches him. Choke slam. Middle of the... Almost in the middle of the ring, but Solo able to break it up. Too close to the corner there for Luke Gallows, who now gets a big splash on Jimmy Uso. This is the opening the OC needed. Chop block to Luke. Gallows gets a tag to Anderson. Drop kick connecting. Carl Anderson rolls to the outside. I don't know what he's thinking here. Sizing up Jimmy Uso. Gets a big cutter there. Cutter to Uso. Hooks the leg. 2, 3. And that's it. The OC gets a big victory tonight here in our main event.
Here are your winners, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC.
Well, Solo and Jimmy gave it all they had here tonight, but the tag team champions showing once again why they are the superior tag team here on the Blue brand. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.